Do you know who holds the record for the highest paid baseball player? It's none other than Max Scherzer. In November of 2021, Scherzer inked a 3-year deal with the New York Mets, a contract worth a whopping $130 million. That's an annual salary of $43.3 million, folks. But Scherzer isn't just about the big bucks. His prowess on the field is equally remarkable. The right-handed pitcher is a 3-time recipient of the prestigious Cy Young Award, and here's a fun fact. He holds the Major League Baseball record for the most strikeouts in a match, 20 to be exact. This record he proudly shares with baseball legends Roger Clemens and Kerry Wood. With such a stellar career and jaw-dropping stats, it's clear as day why Max Scherzer is the highest-paid baseball player. With such impressive records, it's no wonder Scherzer is the highest-paid baseball player. Ever wondered about the fewest hits allowed in a World Series game? Let's rewind to the year 2022 to a thrilling showdown in Game 4 of the World Series. The Houston Astros were pitted against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Astros, in an exceptional display of skill and teamwork, managed a clean 5-0 victory. But the real marvel of the game was the astounding no-hitter accomplishment by the Astros. The spotlight shone on Christian Javier, the starting pitcher, who masterfully pitched for 6 innings. He was ably supported by a formidable lineup of relievers, including Rafael Montero and Brian Abreu, along with the catcher Christian Vazquez and reliever Ryan Presley. This remarkable feat by the Astros echoed the achievement of the 1956 Yankees, who produced the first perfect World Series game, thanks to Don Larson. A game that went down in history indeed. Now let's talk about power. Do you know who holds the record for the hardest hit ball? Enter O'Neal Cruz, hailing from the Dominican Republic and currently playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates. This guy knows how to make a baseball fly. On the 24th of August, 2022, Cruz ripped a single that clocked in at a staggering 122.4 miles per hour against the Atlanta Braves. Imagine the sheer force it must have taken to achieve that kind of speed. But Cruz didn't stop there. He also holds the record for the fastest throw by an infielder. In a game against the Miami Marlins on the 14th of July 2022, he uncorked a throw that reached 97.8 miles per hour. Talk about arm strength, Cruz definitely knows how to bring the heat. Opening. And what about American football? Do you know who holds the record for the most pass completions in a season? Let's dive into the record-breaking American football season of 2022. The name Tom Brady is synonymous with greatness in the world of American football. In that year, Brady completed a whopping 490 passes for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 7-time Super Bowl champion, who hung up his cleats in February 2023, added this impressive feat to his long, illustrious list of quarterback records. He also extended his tally for the most career pass completions to 7,753, a staggering 611 more than his nearest competitor. But Brady wasn't the only one making headlines that year. On the 17th of December, the Minnesota Vikings pulled off the largest comeback in NFL history. Down 33 points to none at halftime against the Indianapolis Colts, the Vikings roared back to life, scoring 5 second-half touchdowns. In overtime, Greg Joseph kicked a 40-yard field goal, sealing an unforgettable 39-36 victory. Meanwhile, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was busy etching his name in the history books. On the 2nd of October, Mahomes logged his 20,000th passing yard during his 67th regular season game, the fastest player to reach this milestone. Despite battling an ankle injury, Mahomes led the Chiefs to a thrilling 38-35 win over the Philadelphia Eagles at Super Bowl 57 in February 2023, securing his second championship in 4 years and earning him both the league and Super Bowl MVP. And then there's Justin Tucker, the Baltimore Ravens place kicker, who ended the 2022 season with the highest career field goal percentage of 90.52%. Among his successful kicks is the record for the longest field goal, a 66-yarder against the Detroit Lions. Closing, these football stars sure know how to leave a legacy. Now, who do you think has the most 200-yard rushing games? You might be surprised to learn that it's the Man Mountain himself, Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans. With his sheer force and speed, Henry has broken free from the pack to rush 200 yards or more in a game not once, not twice, but an astounding 6 times. This feat places him in illustrious company, equaling the mark set by the legendary O.J. Simpson and later matched by the formidable Adrian Peterson. Now that's what we call a rush of adrenaline. Henry's record-breaking run began against the Jacksonville Jaguars, where he rushed for over 200 yards, leaving the opposition in the dust. But it was against the Houston Texans where he truly dominated the field, achieving this remarkable feat 4 times. Each time he achieved this, it wasn't just about the numbers. It was about the grit, the determination, and the sheer force of will that Henry displayed on the field. Every yard gained was a testament to his power, his agility, and his never-say-die attitude. Even when the odds were stacked against him, Henry plowed through defenses, breaking tackles, and leaving would-be defenders grasping at thin air. His performance on the field wasn't just about setting records, it was about leading his team, carrying the hopes and dreams of the Tennessee Titans on his broad shoulders. But what makes this record even more impressive is the level of competition. The NFL is home to some of the best defenses in the world, filled with players who are faster, stronger, and more skilled than ever before. Yet, time and again, Henry has shown that he can rise above them all, dominating the field like few others can. So here's to Derrick Henry, a man who has not just equaled a record set by some of the greatest players in the history of the game, but has done so in a way that has thrilled, excited, and inspired us all. Henry proving that he's a force to be reckoned with on the field.